Obviously, we are seeing the Venezuelan people strive to get a government that they control, not have a government controlled by an authoritarian military regime that in turn is controlled by Cubans and other forces external to Venezuela. This is obviously a very serious situation. The president has been monitoring it minute by minute throughout the day, as have his advisors. We see this now as a potentially dispositive moment in the efforts of the Venezuelan people to regain their freedom, which we fully support. We think it's still very important for key figures in the regime who have been talking to the opposition over these last 3 months to make good on their commitments to achieve the peaceful transfer of power from the Maduro clique to interim President Juan Guaido. We want as our principal objective the peaceful transfer of power, but I will say again, as the President has said from the outset, and that Nicolás Maduro and those supporting him, particularly those who are not Venezuelan, should know, is all options are on the table. Guaido is behaving in the same courageous way he and other figures in the opposition have these last 3 months. We know that over 40 people have been killed by the Maduro regime in the course of these protests. This is an act of bravery by Guaido and others, really for the freedom of the Venezuelan people. This is clearly not a coup. We recognize Juan Guaido as the legitimate interim president of Venezuela. And just as it's not a coup when the President of the United States gives an order to the Department of Defense, it's not a coup for Juan Guaido to try and take command of the Venezuelan military. The humanitarian crisis that we face in Venezuela, I hope this is enough to tip Maduro out of power, because it's only when he and his fellow kleptocrats who have plundered the Venezuelan economy for the last 20 years are removed from power that we can put the Venezuelan economy back on its feet for the benefit of the people. The sooner Maduro is gone, the sooner is the possibility of justice and real economic growth for the Venezuelan people.